Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to configure HSRP using GNS3 or Hot Standby Router Protocol. So we have here four routers and we're going to set R1 as primary one or main router and R2 for backup or standby. So first we need to set up an IP address on each interfaces towards LAN or local area network. So we configure 200.1 on R2 and 200.2 on R3. Sorry, R1. So first we need to turn on all of these devices and let's try to check. So in R2 we have 200.1 facing LAN and on R1 we have 200.2 facing LAN. So now we need to set the R1 as main router. First we need to go inside of interface FA or fast Ethernet 0/0. Type standby and then a group ID or a group number, say 8, and then the IP address because the HSRP requires a virtual IP and this will be the gateway of the devices. So we need to set 192 the 168 the 200.254. This will be the gateway. And also the priority number because by default it is 100. The higher the better. And preempt, so in case there's a changes on priority or the status of the link, it will automatically change the status like this state by standby or active or standby or vice versa. So we have it here, and to double check that, so standby brief. So right now, this interface or router is currently in active state. You see it here with a virtual IP 200.254. So now let's try to configure the R2 as a backup. Let's go to interface towards LAN, set up the same thing, IP address, preempt, and priority, let's say 150. Okay, so we see it here. The state of R2 is standby because its priority number is less than R1, which is 200. But if we change the R1's priority number into 100, R2 will become the active or main router. And to prove that, let's just try it. And yeah, there you go. You see it here. Current state is active. And for this one, it is standby mode, standby state. So now let's try to perform a trace route from PC2 to our R3 loopback address. Since the priority router is R2, it should take this path from switch 1 to R2 to R4 through this link 20.20.20.1. Let's check if it has an IP address. So there's no IP address yet. Let's try to get one from our DHCP. So it provides, our DHCP server provides 200.21. So we're ready to go to perform a trace route. Right, you see it here. First hop 200.1, which is the interface of R2, and it goes to 20.20.20.1, facing R4 to where using this link, and the gateway of R3, and then the loopback address. Let's say the link of R2 went down, and then the R1 should kick in as backup. Okay, let's shut this down. R1 should kick in as a backup router. Alright, so you see it here from standby to active. So the path should be from PC2 to R1 to 30.30.30 and then to loop. Okay, you see it here now. From this 200.1, it goes to 200.2, which is our R1. Then the link between R1 and R4, which is the subnet 30, and then the gateway 10 of R3. So that's how the HSRP works.